For a while, this World Cup felt predictable. Then came the matches nobody expected, and those matches showed us something important. The giants are not as scary as we thought, and the underdogs are not here just to take part. They are here to hurt people. How did Paraguay knock Germany out? How did Morocco rise again? And how did Cabo Verde ruin everyone's plans? Today, Henry explains the 5 most shocking results of the 2026 World Cup so far. And number 1 is not just a result. It may be the moment a football giant lost its old fear factor. Number 5, Uruguay 0, Cabo Verde 0. Uruguay have history, they have star players, and they have an identity built on surviving tough, ugly matches. Cabo Verde looked like a respected underdog, a nice story, a team people liked but did not really fear. Then they did something simple. They locked the match down. No panic, no collapse, no unnecessary risks, just discipline. Uruguay wanted to turn the game into a fight. Cabo Verde turned it into a wall. And here is the crazy part. Cabo Verde did not need to beat Uruguay. They only needed to refuse to lose. Just like that, they stopped being a nice participation story. They became a team that changed the group. Number 4, Algeria 3, Austria 3. This match was not shocking because of the names. It was shocking because of the chaos. Austria were supposed to be the more controlled team, the more organized team, the team that managed the game better. But Algeria refused to go away. Every time Austria seemed to take control, Algeria dragged the match back into chaos. But the real story came in the final minutes. In the 90+3rd minute, Mahrez scored. Algeria took the lead, but then his teammates told him what that goal meant. It meant Algeria would face Spain, and suddenly, the emotion on the pitch changed. Joy turned into uncertainty. Maybe that tiny mental pause changed everything, because just 3 minutes later, in the 90+6th minute, Austria scored. The match was level again, and the bracket changed. The team facing Spain was no longer Algeria, it was Austria. That is why this was not just a 3-3 draw. It was the story of how a few seconds of information can change a team's fate. Number 3, Netherlands 1, Morocco 1. Morocco won on penalties. This is where the tournament started to feel dangerous, because the Netherlands did not lose to a random miracle. They lost to a team that is becoming a tournament machine. In 2022, people called Morocco a fairy tale. In 2026, it no longer looks like a fairy tale. It looks like a system. Morocco can suffer. They can wait. They can take the match to places where bigger football nations feel uncomfortable. And against the Netherlands, that is exactly what they did. The Dutch had the name. They had the football tradition. They had the history. But when the match became a mental test, Morocco looked more ready. A fairy tale surprises you once. A system does it again and again. Number 2, Spain 0, Cabo Verde 0. Yes, Cabo Verde are here again, because stopping Uruguay is one thing, stopping Spain is something else. Spain want the ball, they want control, they make you run, they wait for you to get tired, lose shape and finally break. But Cabo Verde did not break. They turned Spain's possession into frustration. One of the most technical teams in the world looked like it was knocking on a locked door without a key. Cabo Verde did not win a single group match, but with 3 draws, they became one of the tournament's biggest stories, because they did not let the giants feel comfortable. And now, number 1, Germany won, Paraguay won. Paraguay won on penalties. This is the biggest shock of the tournament so far, not just because Germany were knocked out, but because of how they were knocked out. Germany used to own these moments. An ugly match, they survived. Pressure, they survived. Penalties, they survived. The old Germany did not always need to play beautiful football. They just needed to make you believe they would find a way. But against Paraguay, that belief disappeared. Paraguay defended. They suffered. They waited. And when penalties came, the old German fear factor was supposed to appear. But this time, Paraguay looked like the team with stronger nerves. Germany did not just lose a match. They lost one of the last things that made people fear them, the feeling that Germany never blink in a crisis. But this time, they blinked, and Paraguay punished them. So what does all of this tell us? The 2026 World Cup is not just bigger because there are more teams. It is more dangerous because the gap feels smaller. The giants still have big names. They still have history. But history does not defend a counterattack. History does not save a penalty. History does not break down a tight defense. And history does not scare an underdog with nothing to lose. Cabo Verde did not come here to look cute. Morocco did not come here to repeat a miracle. Algeria did not come here to disappear quietly. Paraguay did not come here to respect Germany's past. In this World Cup, your name gets attention, but it does not win the match. The scariest thing is not that these shocks happened. It is that they can happen again. If you like this content, Please subscribe. The next one will be even better. Please do.